Well, good morning. I don't know what time it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what day it is. You know, when you live through your heart with as much love as I have for the universe, my mind, body, spirit, and soul live in, um, it's a grand universe. So I got the official word. Actually, I've always known this since, I guess, childhood, as I've always been saying, that, in other words, I'm experiencing what I was experiencing in my mind when I was around 5 years of age. I don't remember the specific date and time. It's just an image and an experience that I've never forgotten because it was always a deep frame of reference in my heart. Okay, what I know to be true, which means this reality was never the right reality because this isn't the real universe that my soul lives in. Okay, so you know that based on the energy that you normally run, which is your resonance, which is density consciousness, which means not what this is. So obviously, for those that run high-speed stuff, this was an extremely difficult challenge. So I put up on my Facebook page um, how do I put this? Well, first of all, my heart goes out to everybody that's up above blinking their lights. This is the time to celebrate, okay? You know how we celebrate: song and dance. Celebrating with life, what love is, because that's who we are. Okay, we have so much love to give, and it's eternal light. Okay, and we never run out of it, which means we never run out of energy, because that's what light is. Life force. So with that, I am extremely elated. Okay, it's like finally, we did it, right? So I've always said this all along on a couple things that I've always thought were useful because they work for me, and therefore I experience the success that comes as a result of simple exercises you can do. Because last night I listened to a video with Charlie Ward. I forget the other guy's name that was on there, and Q, his voice came on, and it's like his voice print was in my database, just like Patty Broussard's was. And everything that he explained about what it's like to experience, for example, what I've always said before is immediate manifestation, which means imagine that your heart's desire, because you have so much love in your heart, to experience what it is that you're manifesting as you're doing that you share with others, but you also benefit just like anybody else benefits. But the energy is running at such a high rate of speed that you're never experiencing anything less than what you are, which is eternal light. Okay? So you never experience any loss of energy, which is no entropy. Now, I had that frame of reference as a child, which is why I couldn't figure out how I ended up in something so dense, right? So, because we don't like that kind of density. That's not who we are. When you realize you got creative imagination, the universe is so big of what you're aware of with that much light. And then you realize what's been waged against us and the weapons that they use to do it with, right? It's like your heart is home. That's the life raft. That's your power generator. That's where all your love is. And when you realize that's what you are, and you never forget that truth, you know that you are more powerful than they are. Always. Okay? That's what the light is. Okay? Just like Dr. Robert O. Young will tell you. Okay? Where does blood come? It comes from light. And where does blood build? Your body. Bone, muscle, tissue. Neurons. The most powerful neurotransmitter that you have in your entire physical body is in your heart. Your heart is a mind. So that's what allows us. That's why they go after the heart. Okay? They want to take out your power generator. So your power generator is your protection. Now, I don't like to use the word weapon when you are in love and service to others and you're a healer for those that have suffered. I don't think of my heart as a weapon, but it can be. Okay? When you think of how much light you can use in your state of consciousness to focus it on achieving a desired outcome for the benefit of everybody involved in the suffering. Okay? So it is natural for us to be in a state of peace, be in a state of harmony, be in a state of balance, because we know how to self-tune our waves, in which they do that with the natural resonance of the cosmos. Okay? And not the use of technology in order for us to experience what they want us to experience, rather than us being able to express our own free will through our heart with so much love and light. Right? So I watched a short video this morning that Patty Broussard put up. And for those that don't know Patty Broussard, she built the computer lab at NASA. So I've been on a lot of grand tours with her, showing us everything that's going on upstairs. The Battlestar Athena that came in here, the Blue Kachina that came in here, and if you want to call them dogfights, kicking ass. Okay? And when I realized these ships were in here and kicking ass, then it was only a matter of time before they cleaned it up down here. So it's done. They're all in jail. Thank you. So to the world at large, you have every reason right now to celebrate with love and joy the liberation of this planet. Finally. There are no words to describe how happy I am, other than to say I'm happy as a jaybird. And I'm happy for everybody that's here on this planet, especially in nature, and especially for the girl I love so much that's in this planet. Thank you, Mama. I can't even imagine what she must be feeling, but I know how much love she has for everyone here. She was always my hero. I hope you can all reconnect with her and have a beautiful communication relationship with her and everything that's in nature. They suffered an enormous amount of suffering. That's why I've always said it's not just us that need healing. It's everything that's living that needs healing. So it's over. The pain and suffering ends. So I send out just flowers like crazy to everyone. Thank you all for being here. The last thing I would probably say out of this is that working on your conscious creative imagination. I think I've said this a few times. Some exercises you can do with coloring books. Be exercising, flexing your muscles, flexing your consciousness, your creative imagination. Put it in a real-time mode with no memory, okay? Which means letting go of all the distractions, letting go of the past, letting go of all those things that your mind was held captive that kept your vibration in a lower state. Realize how much power you actually have through your creative imagination, and how much you feel so much love in your heart that you have that to be able to do that, to experience what it is that imagination produces for yourself, because you love who you are that much. And when you love who you are that much, because that energy feels so good to do that, you couple that to creativity and the imagination, then imagine what it's like to experience that in real time, where you're not held past to the past. It's already gone. You're always living in now time. That's the transition. So when I listened to Q last night, I thought to myself, what do you know? Yep. It's done. They're all in jail. Oh man, when Patty showed those ships blinking their lights last night, it's just like, thank you. Thank you, 1-7. It's everybody that participated in this, because I know how the enormous sacrifices that everybody made to suffer and go through the pain. Even it's just like me when I was a child. Let's cut to the chase. I don't want to have to go through what I have to go to get to the place that I'm at now, that I knew that I was going to be at then. Okay? It's insane, isn't it? But that's how much we love you. That's how much I love me. Okay? So that's a measurement, right? If you've watched all my previous videos, we measure a lot of stuff, right? It's like being a mathematician. The universe is mathematical, isn't it? So anyway, I'm excited. I'm just excited beyond belief. I can't even imagine how my excitement is going to unfold over the next few days. But I better go get me a drum. Okay? Anyway, I love you all. Um, there are no words. My heart goes out to everyone, particularly for the children, and particularly for those children that suffered the horror that they did. Anyway, bye for now. See ya. Be good to yourselves.